Aba bebe panga. Nyukana abandi okanta baro.
Abantu babele bengika.
Kabi.
Tension is high in Fort Portal City this morning after 6 suspected attackers were shot dead in separate clashes with residents and security forces. The early morning chaos unfolded in Ibonde and Karago Wards, both located in North Division, leaving the usually peaceful city gripped by fear and uncertainty. According to eyewitnesses, a group of about 40 unidentified people armed with pangas and heavy bags entered the area in the early hours of Saturday morning. Residents say the group appear to be heading towards Canon Apollo Core PTC, a teacher training college on the outskirts of the city. Fearing for their safety, residents in Ibonde immediately alerted local security.
Nambira abantu abakweti babarebo babatera babaitira babaire bali bantu basatu baitu omuyaburaho nabandi nibakyabayiha mu taxi abantu beralikirire mu kichoka kino baitu twine obusasi nkabebembezi twine obusasi bwingi muno kurora abana ensinganto nibagenda mu bikorwa nkebyo nibamalirira baferiremu nibwo obusasi twine obwo nkabazaire nibwo obusasi twine obwo na habwekyo ito abantu bekichoka tweralikirire muno abantu bona nomubarora bali up and down beralikirire kurora ngu boetoroirwa abakuba nibagamba ngu abakweti b'abarebo bali buli hamu hona mu kichoka kino na habwekyo mutusabira abantu bebichoka ebindi kurora ngu ekintu kino kyatandikira mu kichoka kyaitu twina bingi mu bwire buno baitu ntwe kwasa ruhanga.
But before security forces could arrive, the confrontation broke out. In the chaos that followed, 2 of the suspected attackers were killed by locals in Ibonde. Moments later, the UPDF intercepted the rest of the group near Canon Apollo Core PTC, where 4 more suspects were gunned down. By daybreak, the area was under tight security, with joint forces from the Uganda police and the UPDF combing through the scene and surrounding villages in search of any remaining suspects. At least 2 suspected attackers were captured alive at Ibonde Trading Center, where they are currently being held for questioning. Security has since been intensified along the Fort Portal Bundibugyo Road, where a heavy presence of the UPDF and the police can be seen inspecting vehicles traveling from Bundibugyo and Ntoroko districts. The suspected attackers are believed to have entered Fort Portal from the Bundibugyo side, part of a larger wave of coordinated raids reported across the Rwenzori region this morning. Similar attacks have been reported in Kasese and Bundibugyo districts, where armed groups attempted to storm security installations, leaving 4 people dead and others arrested. These incidents appear to be connected, part of a string of early morning assaults that have shaken western Uganda. At Ibonde Trading Center, every vehicle and motorcycle entering or leaving the area is being thoroughly checked. Security teams are also inspecting passenger luggage and verifying identification as part of an ongoing counter operation. Despite the deployment, tension remains high among residents, who say the events of the morning have left them deeply unsettled. By the time of filing this story, both the police and the UPDF had not released an official statement regarding the incident. However, preliminary reports indicate that the attacks in Fort Portal, Kasese and Bundibugyo may have been coordinated by the same group moving between the districts under the cover of darkness. The motive remains unclear. The situation remains tense, with residents advised to stay vigilant and report any suspicious movement to security authorities. Meanwhile, Uganda Radio Network understands that security agencies are holding several suspects believed to be part of a wider network operating in the region. The attacks in Fort Portal, Kasese and Bundibugyo mark yet another reminder of the fragile peace in the region, one that has faced repeated bouts of unrest over the years. As security forces continue to hunt for the remaining suspects, questions linger about who is behind these latest assaults and what their true motive might be. This is still a developing story, and for Uganda Radio Network, this report was compiled by Irene Chirabo in Ibonde, Fort Portal City. Please like, comment and subscribe for more breaking news updates.